Hey, what's up guys? This is Brad with Despite Fitness, and kind of changing up the pace today. I got my little chair here to hang out and kind of do some talking. Truth be told, we got the relatives coming in for Thanksgiving and just had to make some room. So got the swanky chair, and I'm not entirely sure that it's going to hold me. Wanted to make a quick video and talk a little bit about myself and talk about Despite, because I've had some friends and some people ask me, hey man, what's Despite? What's it all about? What does it mean? And so that's what this is about. To talk a little bit about myself. My name is Brad Arbick. I've been weightlifting for a majority of my life. Started focusing on powerlifting at around the age of 16, and did some stuff in Michigan, competed for a good while there, and had a nice successful run doing mostly geared lifting until I was about 22. And then I decided to take a little bit of a break and get away from competing and just kind of chase down life for a little while. Always maintained lifting while I was doing that, but it definitely took the back burner of my focus. In terms of my education, I do have a college bachelor's degree in business management, and I did for a little while think that I was going to go into kinesiology. So I did take some heavy anatomy stuff early on in my college studies, but I decided to kind of switch my degree plan. So most of my education, or most of what I know, is informal in terms of my education. A lot of the stuff is just kind of self-taught, watching and paying attention to other people who know what they're talking about, and trying to inform myself on how my body works. So there's quite a lot of knowledge that you guys can gain just from being self-taught, just from watching and listening and paying attention to people who do know what they're talking about, and just always keeping that open mind. So nothing that I provide on this channel is going to be real medical advice from medical professional kind of a deal. It's mostly just anecdotal. What I've experienced, or what I've seen, or what I've seen other professionals talk about, and just kind of bringing that to this forum. So in terms of what my aim is with my channel, and what I hope to provide, my aim is to really help young or inexperienced lifters. So in my mind, I imagine that the majority of my videos, I'm talking to younger guys, younger girls, in high school, learning how to lift weights, or kind of getting into lifting weights for the first time, especially people who are looking at powerlifting for the first time, and that may be across all age spans. And also just trying to give tips and advice to anyone who's looking to get into fitness, or into weightlifting, or into powerlifting especially, whatever demographic, whatever age, to try to give you an approachable, bit of information. So, I see myself as being a bit more approachable than some folks. I'm certainly going to be responding to anyone that writes me and asks me questions, or has legitimate questions, to be able to respond to those people. And my channel and what I do is much smaller than someone like Mark Bell. So if you write Mark Bell with a question, certainly you may get some more professional type of advice if you get a response, but you may not get a response. But with me, I'd like to think that I'm going to have the capability to respond to pretty much any question that comes my way for quite a while. I don't see myself growing to be quite as famous as Mark Bell, but that's not the point. The point is to be more grassroots. So with that approachability and the responsiveness, I also kind of want to be down to earth and just talk about what my experiences are and what my take on things is. In some instances, I may be wrong. I'm never going to attempt to really back up what I talk about with scientific journals or anything like that. So if those are the types of things that you're seeking, you won't find that here. but I can give quite a bit of experience, quite a bit of knowledge on what I've experienced through my powerlifting career. Now, in terms of despite, where that, where the genesis of that came from, it's something that I started kicking around earlier on in 2016, and in my mind, it was something about kind of the struggle of, wanting to get into the gym or wanting to pursue higher goals, to train despite the things that you had distracting you, to train despite your excuses, to train despite people that would talk down to you for trying to live up to your goals. So that's where that word kind of got lodged in my mind, about rising above the things that hold you back for whatever reason and whatever they may be. And then I experienced my bicep tear in July at the 2016 USPA Nationals, and of course, despite took a whole new meaning for me. And I was focused on trying to get myself rehabilitated, to do the best that I could to continue to pursue my goals. Because in my mind, I'm not done with powerlifting yet. I still have more things that I'd like to achieve. And with that, my goals are, despite the things that I've done before, regardless of the things that I've done before, they were good, but it was relatively small fries. And I realize that on a grand scheme, I'm relatively small fries. But what I hope to do is I hope to win USPA Nationals in the Raw 308 class, and I hope to get myself placed in the top 10 overall for Raw 308 as per Powerlifting Watch. So those are some of the things that I hope to achieve. So I just want to talk real quick about what this channel is, a little bit about what it isn't, give you guys an idea about who I am and where I'm coming from and what I aim to do with this. So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys like it. I hope it kind of gives you an idea what I'm all about. I'd appreciate if you guys smash that like button even more. I'd appreciate if you guys share the video with your friends, and even more if you guys subscribe. What I'm going to try to do is, as much as I can see who subscribes, I'd like to holler out the new subscribers. So we just had Donch join the channel, so I appreciate you, brother, for jumping in. I appreciate the subscription. It means a lot. Every person that jumps on, I really do appreciate it. So if I get the notification of who you are, I'll make sure that I shout it out as we go forward. So appreciate everything, and I just want to let you guys know, if you have any questions, leave them below or hit me up on Instagram. You can find me at Brad_Arbic. I'd love to get back to you and respond. And if you guys have any specific questions you'd like me to do a video on, I'd love to do that too. Remember, guys, no matter what you have going on in your life, and no matter what you have bringing you down, train despite.